Hey everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about why I wanted to get into music, what inspired me, what made me have this dream. So I was doing music a while back, but things happened in life that I needed to do another road. I had to follow another path. So I had to take a break from music and focus on what was happening to me at that moment, which I'll tell you guys in a different story. So, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I got into a severe car accident. My best friend died in the car accident. I was the driver, and a school bus hit us. It was a very tragic uh, time for me. He passed away, and I had survivor guilt. I had no idea why I survived the crash and he didn't, or if there was any way to save him, I would have done it. If they told me I had to give him an organ, but I would pass away, I would have done that. He was such an amazing guy, and that was basically my best friend at that time. He knew so much about me, and he knew my dreams, and he knew my passions. So he's the only one that knew that deep down I actually wanted to do music and I wanted to sing, and he always supported me. He always said, if you want it, go for it. If you have a dream, go for your dream. Don't ever let anyone tell you can't do something. So I always had his words inside of my head. And when he passed away, I couldn't breathe. Like I said, I had that survivor guilt. And I just wanted to be by myself. I wanted to be by my own. I kept asking that question, why did I survive? Why me? Why me? I kept asking that question every single day, at least 2 to 3 times a day. And one day, now, before I say one day, all my friends and family know that I am a huge Backstreet Boy fan. I went to almost every single concert. I remember my first time ever seeing them in a concert. My friend wanted me to follow the tour bus, so I did, but I stopped because I was going to run out of gas, and I had no idea, obviously, where they were going. Obviously, that's what teenagers do. But anyways, huge Backstreet Boy fan. And when I was in the hospital, I was there for a week. Now, I don't remember the hospital. That is a blur to me. People were telling me that I was, you couldn't hold me. They had to hold me down because I was taking off my clothes. I was stripping when guys were there, and I shouldn't be doing that. So they had to put me down. They had to hold me down. And my mom and my friends told me that when you came into my room, all you heard nonstop was Backstreet Boys. I would constantly be having Backstreet Boys being played in my hospital room. They knew that there was one boy band that I would love and I want to keep on hearing was Backstreet Boys. So, as you can tell, as you can hear, I am a huge fan. So anyways, so I hear Backstreet Boys every single day. I heard it every day in my room. But one afternoon, I was hearing the song again, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. And at that moment, I was listening to every single word carefully in that song. And at that moment, I felt like every song, that every single lyric that they were singing was like towards the way that I felt. And that's how I felt at that moment of losing my friend, and just not being, like not understanding of surviving, and him not being here with us. I mean, that song was on the tee to the point of what I was going through at that moment. So after I heard that song, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to ask this question for the rest of my life of why did I survive? Why did I have that second chance to live and he didn't? So I'm still going to have that question every single day. So I decided that, you know what? He passed away. Unfortunately, he couldn't live his dream, fulfill any of the stuff that he wanted to do in life. So I did. I had the opportunity to live again and to have a second chance. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go for my dream. I'm going to do something on what I want to do. And I'm going to try to fulfill it. And I'm going to do it on behalf of my best friend. And that's what I decided to do, that I was going to live my dream and I was going to do it for my friend. And that's why I decided to do this dream and never give up, always having his words of never giving up. Always do your dream, always fulfill what you want to do. So, always being a huge Backstreet Boy fan, I wish that one day I can meet them. That is my goal. Not to say, oh my God, I'm a groupie and oh my God, I love you. But I always want to say, thank you. Thank you so much for that song, for those lyrics. Thank you for letting me hear and letting me see that I can fulfill a dream. It was because of them, of that day, of listening to that amazing song, that made me realize that I can live a dream and to never give up. So I'm always going to be that person that will always tell you, if you have a dream, never give up. Somebody tells you you can't do something, tell them it's not true. If you want to do anything in life, fulfill your dream. Do it. But just know that sometimes it may be hard work. But with all that hard work will pay off. So that is the reason why I decided to do music. And the people that made me see and made me hear that I can do it. So thank you to the Backstreet Boys. Love you.